SHOT Show 2023 with Austin and Otte. How you doing,
Pleasure.
brother?
How are you?
Good, good. We bumped into you guys, I think it was on the first day that things were kind of jammed up and your owner was kind of bouncing around and what have you. But this is coming up on the tail end of SHOT Show, so everybody's a little slightly on the ragged side.
Right.
So I'd just like to go into the background on who and how, who started and how Otte got started, and the background of you guys as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what are the roots of Otte gear? That's an excellent question. I really like starting there because it explains a lot of the approach that we take with how we design our products and our equipment. So, the founder, Todd, he was a longtime businessman in the outdoor industry, working with different brands like North Face, Arc'teryx. Really, he'd just been a climber his whole life. He spent most of his anytime he could outdoors, climbing, bouldering, doing really, man, just living the Colorado dream, I guess, because he was in Colorado for some of that. And then he moved to New York. Well, 9/11 happened, and a bunch of his climbing buddies ended up being enlisted, going over, fighting the GWAT. And they'd come home and they were talking to him because he's a gear designer. He was just familiar with the outdoor world, and they're like, hey, a lot of the gear that we're being issued, it's just really heavy. The material selection isn't very good. It's stuff that's designed for mass production and to just be hyper durable, but at the sacrifice of the comfort and the combat effectiveness of the warfighter. And Todd, he was like, well, we're used in the climbing world to really high quality fabrics that are super durable, that are super lightweight. They're just a little bit more expensive, but there's not really, at the time there wasn't much in the tactical world that was infusing alpinist equipment with the certain functionalities and the color patterns that were needed in the tactical world. So that's what he started doing. Started bringing over that DNA with the premium fabrics, the premium silhouetting, the right cut and the right fit of all of these products, so that way guys who frankly who were used to being in the best clothing the commercial market had to offer could have that in the professional world. So out of that came some great pants, great jackets, and it's bled over now into some of the tactical nylon that we have as well. Our utility pouches, our packing cubes, plate carriers, helmet bags, just all around. Really the approach of Otte gear is premium materials, premium fit, and really just great functional items.
Very good. And well, you really can't go into much more elaboration on the foundation and very succinct. What do you have that might be new for either late 2022 or coming into 2023 or soon available? Yeah,
absolutely. So very soon available is going to be, we have a new pant coming out. It's called the Portal Pant. So it's very much a golf climbing four-way stretch, very Lululemon-esque in its material selection, but great colorways, khaki, olive, navy, wolf gray. And
you have some samples here?
Yeah, we do.
Let's take a look at it.
We can go take a look at it.
Yeah, it's really lightweight. It's kind of fun, just fun design.
No. Oh, he's standing in front.
Oh, okay. No worries.
So it's made to go up underneath. It's very breathable.
So these are the Portal Pants. They're going to have a beautiful color patterns available. Nice four-way stretch, super lightweight. We had to tweak the silhouetting a little bit because this material is actually so lightweight. On our other silhouettes, it just didn't sit right. So
didn't drape properly.
Yeah, it didn't drape properly. It looked like you were wearing parachute pants, and so the fit, finish, and trim had to be adjusted a little bit.
Parachute pants could come back, right?
That's right, man. But yeah, just a great lightweight summer pants. So that's been a big focus for us, is due to the nature of what we make. We were very winter heavy on what we had to offer the commercial market, being outdoor apparel. And so offering things for the summer lineup as well has been great. So launched it last year. We're going to be revamping it and adding some additional functionality this year. Is our shade shirt. So our shade shirt has built-in UPF 50, equivalent of SPF 50. It's got Thumb holes, a really relaxed, generous fit, this front Napoleon pocket, and an absolutely massive hood. So this kind of takes inspiration from the fishing shirts that are really popular right now, like the Magellan fishing shirts. It just it brings a little bit of functionality to it with the pocket, and it's actually extremely durable. I took a 4-day survival course, and I wore one 4 days straight for it. The only feedback I had for them was the cuff actually started coming loose, and so that's been reinforced for this coming year. And surprisingly enough, it's a great fashion piece. It comes in solid colors, but this print was our most popular one by far, so we're going to have some more prints for that as well.
Yeah, kind of light and bright, I guess you could say, especially for summertime.
Yeah,
for the purpose that you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So it's it's super functional. You can spend basically all day outdoors in it, but if you want something that has a little bit of a statement to it, if you're pool parties, barbecues, whatever else that might entail, it looks great for that as well.
Right. What would what do you anticipate price point to be on your pants and the top?
Price point on the pants, it's not been finalized yet, but we are looking at definitely being under $100 on those. So our pants are usually right around the 70 to 80 price point, so it should be well within there.
Okay.
This is already out. This is our shade shirts are available for $59, and like I said, we're going to have some new colors coming out for that this year.
Now we also noticed you had some cubes that are well, I'm trying to think of the right term for it, but basically several sizes of cubes in a selection, and in that you can buy in a batch.
Yeah.
I believe that was new as well, correct?
Yep, absolutely. So we have quite a few different options as far as gear storage. The standout item, kind of the OG piece, is our packing cube set. So these come in on the patterns, a 500D Cordura, and then on the solids, a 200D Cordura, and they are available in 4 different sizes. You can buy them as a set, or you can actually just a la carte them and take out whatever sizes you need. But there's a lot of different functionality in each individual size. I know guys that store ammo in them, so they're hyper durable. This small size is great for like shoes. I've seen guys put gas masks in them, Avon M50s, and obviously conventional applications of packing cube, clothes, and bisecting dirty and clean clothes as you travel on a trip. So that's our packing cube set.
And what is availability of these? Are these available now?
These are available now.
And MSRP on either a la carte or in the set?
The set is just under $200, I want to say. And then it varies individually as well, just based on volume.
Right, it'd be a little difficult to go individually here, but yeah. Basically it gives you a basic idea.
Yep. So this is also one of our most popular options. This is our utility pouch set. These are actually only available as a set of 3. They're $55. They are an absolute steal for what they are. They are American made. They are all 500D Cordura, and it's a really great way to segment different types of equipment inside bags. I use them for my ADC set, so I can keep power in the littlest one, and then all my snacks in the biggest one. I also keep like meds, liquid IVs, just stuff that can help me stretch the amount of time I spend away from home. That's really what this stuff is great for. So, and then
do you have an option on your what were these called again?
These are the utility pouch set.
Utility pouch set. Do you have the ability to fix either like via hook and loop or some other kind of an identifier on the outside of those, so that obviously you could clearly identify them by size if you're really intimately aware of it, but is it possible to identify it in some fashion other than grabbing a different colored Sharpie or something like that?
That's actually not a bad idea. You could probably get like some colored
tape
or there's a word for these. I'm sorry, the word's escaping me, but take some different color like paracord. And Posi-Lock, that's the name of this. You can get some different colored Posi-Lock for the zippers. That's not a bad idea, though. That might be something that some interesting feedback we give to people.
So, good.
To our design team. We hadn't thought about that, so that's not a bad idea. And then
Austin, I'm not good for much, but there's that 1% of the day that something crops in.
Every once in a while, man. Broke clock is right twice a day. You asked about hook and loop, so last year we came out with our windowed packing cubes. These are a little bit interesting in the way they're available. So obviously the design language is uniform across all of them. However, the 3 smallest ones actually have hook Velcro on the back for bag organization. So if you have our range bag or maybe like a Vertex style backpack that has a big loop field, you can take this and you can segment off your gear and keep it in a pouch. These The XL and the 2XL, they don't have that just because of size. And it's a different functionality, right? So these are a 200D Cordura. They are much lighter weight than our packing cubes, and obviously you can see what's inside of them. These are great. What I actually use them for is all of my food that goes in my ruck is in one of these. So, you know, my mountain houses, PB&J, snacks, whatever, they all go in one, and it's a great way to keep all of your food clean, keep it all segmented and organized in your pack.
The extra large flask of bourbon.
Yeah, exactly. Extra large flask of bourbon. And then the 2XL, what I actually keep in this is all of my Seaburn equipment. So I have my gas mask, filters, combo stuff. It's a massive pouch, but I can instantly look at it and identify what piece of equipment I need to have access to.
How durable is the clear panel on that compared to the Cordura?
I've been rucking with this one in my pack quite a bit, and it's held up pretty well. So I've been impressed. That was a little bit of a concern of mine, especially the stitching on it, but it's held up, man. It's been great. And all of these items that you're seeing on this wall here are made in the United States.
Oh, outstanding. So not offshore.
Nope.
Good. Got keeping some American folks employed.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's how it is.
And price point or suggested retail on these?
Oh, that is an
If you
excellent
know.
question. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Again, because there's a la carte pricing, it's different by volume.
Easy to go to the website and see it, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
These are a little bit more affordable than our standard packing cubes, though, just because of that 200D Cordura.
Right. Okay, very good. Anything else that you'd like to? Let's come around here. Is there anything else that's new on the
this
packing?
is another favorite piece of mine. This is our heist bag. So it is an absolutely massive triangle style bag. It's got grab handles on the top, grab handle on the side, and then a carry strap. What's really unique about this, again, taking it back to our alpinist roots, is that this packs down to about the size of a Coke can. So you have 55 liters of storage on demand that packs down this small. What that's great for is if you have a dude that becomes non-ambulatory, you got to pack up all of his kit after you take it off of him. Maybe you have a pack that just blows out, or maybe you want to scavenge something, or there's something you need when you get on target, hence the SSE name. This is what that's great for. So 55 liters that packs down this small is just a lot of versatility for not a lot of volume until you need to blow it out and take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So,
what would say maximum weight capacity be on that? I mean, I know that's kind of it's more of a kind of a vague question, but I agree with you. It's a good question too.
That's an interesting question. I'll have to check on that because I don't know if we've done it. How much of a weight rating we've done on it? Obviously, these are pretty minimalist in design to be able to pack down, so I'm sure there is a limit on it. That's
right. Yeah, your shoulder would be screaming with that if it was super weight without supplementing it with maybe clothing or something like that as a improvised type of a pad.
Right.
MSRP on this?
Ooh, off the top of my head, I want to say these are 60, but I could be wrong on that.
Okay. That's okay. Nothing to hold you to. And available now, correct?
These are all available right now.
Okay. Very good. And, you have some interesting Aloha shirts.
Yes,
something
absolutely.
that most of us appreciate and enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. So a bit more of a fashion piece than a functional garment, although it is a high quality garment.
Now, Austin, I would venture to argue with you about if it's functional or if it's just fashion.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, sometimes
I know I'm not doing it today, but you should have seen me yesterday and the day before.
sometimes life imitating art, right?
Absolutely.
So we partner with Andrew Wiedemann, really brilliant designer on the prints. This year is a 80s war on drugs theme. So you can see we have little speedboats, little jet planes, there's rosaries in here, little Mexican guitars. It's just gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous print.
Material on this. Or on these, I should say.
Yeah, it's a synthetic material. It's very soft, very breathable. It's functionally a lot like linen. You're just not going to have that same wrinkle aspect.
And I'm not noticing that stretchy fabric feel that you get on a lot of the synthetic.
Yep.
It feels more cottonish.
Yep, it feels very, very cotton, very lightweight, like linen, very breathable. So, and then the buttons are actually coconut.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So we have genuine coconut buttons.
MSRP on these?
$125.
Yep. Very good, and available online, correct?
These will be available for pre-order very soon, and then we'll start shipping late spring, early summer.
Okay, very good.
Yep. And then another piece of that is we actually collaborate with TXC holsters, and we always have a matching holster to go with it in the exact same print. And we have it in this lava this lime green, and this ocean blue.
Now, would the holsters come as part of a kit, or is that as you mentioned earlier, an a la carte type item?
Actually, they'll be available from TXC Holsters and
Directly from them.
Yep, and because it's predominantly because they offer so many different holster options. It would be
Right.
it would be hard to anticipate.
I was
going
going
to
to say, they'd have to take the order and go from
But
there.
they always launch it simultaneously, so people will be able to pick them up both
So
together.
holsters not available directly from Otte. Holsters available directly from the manufacturer.
Yep,
correct?
yep, from
Okay.
TXC Holsters, and those will be linked. Otte and TXC, they'll be cross-linked across their all their website information.
Okay, very good. You've got your plate carrier over there and some matching, quasi-matching, and just a couple of other things. I'm going to let you go because you've got some customers that are showing up.
Right.
Most important question of the day is, what's your opinion of the Balvenie Caribbean cask?
I love it. I think it's my favorite Scotch I've ever tried. So
There you go. Well, we'll see you again sometime later, and thank you very much, sir. Salute.
yeah,
Well, I know you've already finished
I've
yours,
already
brother.
finished mine.
It's okay, man. Well, we'll give you another spot, okay?
appreciate it.